everyone. So today we are going to be doing a bit of a different video. It is, I guess, a haul video, but it is all of the makeup items I have bought pretty much over the last year. So it is now October. I started not intentionally do this, but I just kind of realized, you know, everything that I bought in September of last year up till now, I haven't really been doing a whole lot of dedicated videos. I have done some here and there. Most of these are eyeshadow palettes, but I do have a couple little one-off other makeup products that I'm going to be including in this. And I'm not going to lie, you guys, I probably haven't touched 99% of this stuff. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I get my hopes set on buying something. I buy it, I get it, I'm excited, I love it, it arrives, I love it, I never use it. I don't know. That's the thing with having way too much makeup. So I was just going to do a quick video showing you guys all of these things. So hopefully now in my mind, I don't like to use stuff before I show it in videos and stuff because I like it to look nice, but hopefully somehow in my mental idea, this will help me use these products because they have been sitting around for a year and a lot of them, like I said, I have not even touched. So I want to share these with you guys. Be warned, it's a lot of palettes and let's get started. Okay, I don't have any rhyme or reason of the order that this is going in. I'm just pulling things out as I get them and sharing them. This is a relatively new palette, has been out for a little bit now, but I'd still call this really new. This is the Hip Dot Monopoly eyeshadow palette. Now you guys, I saw this and I died. Okay, I thought the whole game night collection was really cute with like the Ouija board, and but the Play-Doh palette didn't make sense at all for me with like a whole game night theme, and even Ouija board didn't make a whole lot of sense. I wish they would have done Monopoly, Clue, Scrabble, Life, like board games are my life. I love board games, I love playing them, I love forcing everybody in my life to play them with me, and Monopoly is probably my second favorite game of my entire life. Only behind, of course, my #1 favorite, Clue. It's kind of funny, a little side note, but when I was in college, I was studying graphic design and we'd do projects. I think I did probably at least 3 projects that had like some type of Clue theme or element to them, and everyone kind of like knew me as kind of like the Clue girl, like, oh, she's the one who's always doing Clue stuff. So I would have died if they came out with a Clue palette. I've always wanted to make my own. This is a really long explanation, but I got the Monopoly palette from Hip Dot. I think this was about $30. I think that's kind of expensive for like the palette, but I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I don't know if I can use this because it's so adorable. I think it might like hurt me if I use this. So of course this is what the palette looks like. It has the setup like the Monopoly board. It's got 3 colors here, 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here to, you know, obviously you guys know I'm over explaining. You know what a Monopoly board looks like. But it's so cute because the actual pans all have embossed designs of properties or like a chance card or railroad or the luxury tax, and I kind of feel like it would destroy me if I used this. So I'm still on the fence if I'm ever going to use this palette or if it's just going to be like a collector's item to me. And then there are also 2 glitter colors here. I'm really kind of intrigued on like if those are like a gel glitter or if they're like an actually like glittery eyeshadow. But you guys, when I saw this, I had to have it. It's just so cute, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to use it, which kind of like hurts because why are you gonna buy a $30 eyeshadow palette if you're never gonna use it? I know, I'm sorry, I don't. I'm weird. Okay, the next palette, this one I did talk about, but I want to show it again just because it was within this time period. This is the Shroud Cosmetics and Beauty Bean collection. It's called It's Freaking Bats. This one came out on my birthday, or I think the pre-order came out on my birthday. There was a kind of a I don't want to say like drama or mess with it, but they really oversold this palette in the pre-release that like for months and months and months, like so long, they were, you know, trying to keep up with the demand of this because I believe it was like a one person who makes all of this. And so even though I was lucky and I did get mine pretty quickly, I guess I was one of the first few on the pre-release, so I was able to get this palette really quickly, but I was still getting the emails like for months after and after, like she would do updates and stuff like saying, you know, all these orders are going out, and just, you know, kind of keeping everybody updated on the process of like manufacturing these palettes because she does do it all herself. But I love it because even though this palette has been out for a year, like coming around with Halloween again, they're just so fun colors. They're so beautiful and unique, and there is like nothing else on the market that like looks like this kind of color story to me. So I'm still so glad I have this palette. I did use it a couple times after I got it, but I have not given it much love lately. But luckily with Halloween coming around, I definitely want to break this out again and use it some more. Okay, next is a palette I got from Morphe. I'm kind of of like on the fence with Morphe, like if I want to support them or not, and I don't know, it's just a whole big thing. But this, I saw this palette and I was like, I really want it. And this was the 1971 Unity collection Coca-Cola collaboration with Morphe. I love the colors of this palette. It's so pretty. It's overall, it is like a warm color scheme, but I do love the hint of these like kind of green and silvery kind of colors here, which really ties back to like the Coke bottle like colors and stuff. So I thought this was a really like nicely designed palette, and I used it today for the very first time. So I am wearing this one today. I used the color That's the Spirit right here, and then I did a little bit of Join Hands, and then I did the dark brown here called Iconic Italy, and then I also did the gold here on my lid. That one's called Heart of Gold, and then the inner corner I use this gold shimmer right here called Lovey Dovey. So overall I do like this palette, and I like it because it is mostly like neutral browns and a little bit of like warm tones and stuff, but it does have that like just a slight bit of green and blue in there that would be fun look to do. So I did get this palette and I am using it today for the very first time, and I do like it. And I know a lot of people are kind of hit and miss about Morphe, but I have never gotten a Morphe palette that I haven't been impressed with color-wise and pigmentation and how easy they blend. So for me, I really do like this. This I have also just shown, but I wanted to share this one as well. This is my newest palette. This is from Natasha Denona, and this is the Glam palette. I bought this as like a birthday gift to myself. Overall, I'm just not as like into bright, crazy color eyeshadow anymore. It doesn't suit me. I feel kind of funny when I wear it. Every once in a while I'll do like a little more, like a hint of a color look, but overall these are my colors. These are what I wear every day. This is what I feel comfortable in. This is what I feel beautiful in. And even though I have a million eyeshadow palettes that I could have recreated all of these colors from, I was really intrigued on the Natasha Denona palettes and stuff, and I wanted to try them. I love that you can rearrange the colors into whatever configuration you want. So I wanted to get one of these, and I thought if I'm gonna get a $65 palette, I can at least justify it as a birthday gift to myself. Okay, so the next palette I have, this is actually one I ordered, I think from either BoxyCharm, either from their charm room or from one of the sales that they were doing. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of like hoarding my points lately, and I'm done with BoxyCharm. I have actually finally unsubscribed. I've used all my credits, gotten everything, even if it wasn't really stuff I wanted. I had the points anyway, might as well use it. So I can't remember if I ordered this from them or if I got it in a box or if I got it from the charm room. I can't remember, but this is the Illamasqua Unveiled palette. It looks like this. It has that nice like soft touch packaging. It looks really pretty. And Illamasqua, I don't think I own anything else from them, but except for maybe like a couple nail polishes. But this is a really pretty palette. Overall, it's just like a warm, you know, coppery with a little bit of burgundy kind of colors in here. Nothing that special, but it is a new palette. I have not used it, but maybe I will use it in the future. But okay, the next thing, I know I got this from a BoxyCharm sale. I can't remember what I paid for it, but I really like this brand. I have a couple other things from them. I think I got them all through BoxyCharm though, but I really like this brand, and this is Zoeva, and this was a little gift box set that they had. Number one, it looks so pretty. I love the box of it, and it came with 3 different eyeshadow palettes in here, so I'm just gonna show them really quickly. The 3 palettes are Blanc Fusion, Caramel Melange, and Cocoa Blend. So these are the 3 packages. I will open them up really quickly and show you what they look like. Again, the other thing with me, whenever stuff comes in really nice packaging, I like to keep it all nice, and I never use stuff like that. Okay, so this is the Blanc Fusion palette. This one is very pretty. It's kind of like neutrals with like a pop of yellow. I love it. It's kind of like a honey-ish palette. I really like it. Looks pretty. I have not used it, but I have used some of their other products before, and I'm very happy with those, so I'm sure I would love these palettes. Okay, next is the Cocoa Blend. This one I believe I have used once before. So this one is kind of similar to the Illamasqua palette, but it does have a little bit more silver to it. Like I like this like kind of purpley silver here, but very similar to that one, but is pretty. I do believe I've used this one before and I did like it. And then the last one here we have is the Caramel Melange, and this one's a bit more of like a warmer version of this palette. Now the one thing I don't like about these palettes is I wish they did come with mirrors. I feel like, I don't know, it can't be that much more expensive to add a mirror, but anyway, I have this little box set. I think it's so cute, and I do believe I got a pretty good deal on it from BoxyCharm. That is the one thing I'm gonna miss, is their sales that they do. You can get a lot of stuff discounted. Sorry to go back to BoxyCharm, but what annoys me is if you, your charm, so like, you know, you get points for reviewing stuff every month. In the charm room, they'll charge you full price for a product, and then they'll turn around and sell that same product in like a BoxyCharm sale for like $9 and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. I get that they gotta make money, but it's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, the sales are really the only thing I'm missing from BoxyCharm. And again, really quickly, a BoxyCharm palette. I love this palette. This is a Natasha Denona. This is the one that kind of like got me into buying her other ones. I think this one's called the Ayanna palette. I did rearrange the colors because I feel like this is a little more visually appealing to me. I really like these palettes, and I am going to be sad that I can't get any more of these now for the low price. I paid $9 for this from BoxyCharm, and these are really good quality shadows. I think I have 2 other of these little 5 pan sets, so I am going to kind of miss that, but this one is a beautiful one. I kind of feel like this one could have replaced the Glam palette that I got. These are a couple eyeshadow palettes I believe I got from Ulta. So this first one is a Joie like mini palette, and I'd never tried Joie's Place before. I'd always heard so many good things about it. So this one is called the Nubian by Joie's Place. I think it's just like their little mini one. So it looks like this. The front looks like that. It's just a really small one. Again, I wish there was like a little mirror in here. The eyeshadows are a little bit smaller than I was expecting. They're probably about the size, maybe about like a little bit smaller than a quarter. But this one's just kind of like a warm brown, kind of rusty kind of palette. So I thought that would be a cute one to try out from them. And I think I had like an Ulta gift card, so and I'm pretty sure I got this on sale too. Okay, this next one, it's kind of like the usual case of I see something, I have to have it, I get so excited, I buy it and I get it, and then I never use it, which is totally the case with this one. I can't wait to use this one. I almost used this one today, but I think I'll use it another time. This one is from Melange. It's called the Gilded Getaway. It's so cute. It looks like a little old like Volkswagen bus. I thought it was adorable, and I really like the colors in here as well. So this one is what it looks like, and it does have a mirror. So these are the colors. I think it's really fun because you do get like a lot of like warms, and then there is the little greens and blues in here too. So overall I feel like it's mainly like a warm orangey red palette, but I just had to get it. It looks so pretty, and I've never used Melange eyeshadows before, so I can't wait to try this one and test it out. And now that I feel like I'm showing stuff, I feel like I can actually like, use it now. Okay guys, I think this was like the first like few palettes that I got in September of last year, so I have not even used these at all. But these are from the brand Kaleidos, or Kaleidos, I don't know how you say it, but I remember I ordered some of these when I was on vacation, and I just had to get them. I think they're so beautiful, and I can't wait to use these, even though I have them for a year. This one is the Futurism 5. It's called Electro Turquoise. I almost like just threw this palette across the room. Oh my god. So this is what the packaging of it looks like. It's so pretty. It's like orange blue, like holographic. I love it. And then the packaging, it kind of opens a little differently, but it's so interesting. This is the type of palette where I'm kind of like, okay, this is not something I would use every day at all. These colors are funky and fun and different, but I like that they're fun and funky and different. I've never used it though. I think I've only used like one of the Kaleidos palettes that I bought, and I bought 4 of them. My other thing is I'm stopped putting things back in the box. Like if they came in a box and it's just the outer sleeve, I need to throw it away. That's my other issue of why I feel like I don't use my stuff as often. Okay, this is also from the Futurism collection. This is Futurism 3 Astro Pink. First of all, the outer box, so pretty. Like I love the packaging of this. It has that same kind of like interesting, like almost like an envelope open type of palette. And then these colors, oh my gosh, these are pretty. These are like fun and pretty and different, but like I could totally see myself like wearing this like on a typical day. You know, there's the browns and the silver in there, a little bit of purple. I could totally make something work out of this one. So that is a really pretty one, and I like that they have a little mirror in here. And then the other one I got was the Lunar Lavender palette. This one is really pretty too. This one is called Futurism 6. The box of this one is like pretty too. It kind of opens a little bit differently, but I don't need the boxes anymore. I need to like train myself to stop doing that. It does open the same way as all the other palettes do. And this one, oh my god, you guys, this one's so pretty too. It's kind of similar to the last one, but definitely a lot more purple. And this is another one, even though it's like purples and stuff, I feel like I can totally make this work as like, you know, if I was going to work and I wanted to do something like a little bit extra fun color. These are just so pretty, and oh my god, when I saw this palette, I was like, I have to get it. So that is the last of the Futurism palettes I have from Kaleidos. And then this is my most recent one. This one came out not too long ago. This one is the Flower Punk palette. This one is really pretty. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I saw this, I thought this was a Melt eyeshadow palette because it looks a lot like it in the colors that they chose, the orientation, the shape of it, the little stamping they do on it. I really thought this was a Melt palette, but this one's really pretty. I did use it once before and I loved it. And the only thing is like these are some really kind of fun out there colors, so I feel like I have to really be in the mood to use like colors like that. But it's so cool because the mirror actually completely detaches, which I love. I don't know, that's just such a really cool factor. And I thought this was such a pretty palette. I couldn't not get it. it. Okay, this is a quick palette. This one, I did not get it when it first came out. I believe it came out last December, but they kind of like either restocked it or relaunched it, or they had a deal going, I think, but it was in May. I think it was May 4th for May the 4th be with you, because this is the Star Wars Mandalorian, the Child palette from ColourPop. So I got this one. I love green eyeshadows, and these are so pretty, like the orangey, like mossy greens, but then like silvery greens and gold, and then it has a little bit like a brown to kind of go with it. I thought this was a beautiful palette. I was going to use this one today. I didn't. I can't wait to use it though because it's so cute. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not into Star Wars, I'm not into the Mandalorian, but this palette was so cute and they were having a sale on it, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. Okay, so the next three palettes, these I think I got I don't know, a while ago, maybe in the springtime, I can't remember, but Lime Crime was doing a sale on their website, and I do like Lime Crime. They have a very, very speckled past, I know for sure, and again, it's another one of those brands I feel like a lot of people are very hit or miss with, but this is a palette I have been wanting forever, and of course, again, it is like in my color vibes. So this was the Lime Crime Venus Immortals palette, and they were having like a really good sale on these, and I had been wanting these for so long. This one is like the cool toned, like beautiful everything that I love. I used this one a couple times and it was really pretty and really, really pigmented. So I like these palettes a lot. So I had that one. Then I also got the Prelude Exposed one that looks like this. It's pretty much like that one, but more of like the everyday neutrals type of one. I thought this was really pretty. And even though this is like a kind of like a neutrally brown, you know, warm tone-ish palette, it's kind of more on the cool side of warms, if that makes any sense. It's not like bright reds and oranges right in the face. It's a little bit more muted and toned down, so I definitely wanted to get that one as well. And then finally I got the Venus 3 palette, which is this one's kind of like the pinky purpley one, kind of in with this line. So oh, these colors are just so pretty. I love like pinky purples and stuff. I'm not like super into like reds on my eyes, but purples are so pretty. So I had to get that one as well. And I remember a long time ago when this like first came out, I did like a whole little Hot Pot video where I found all the singles of my Hot Pot collection to like recreate this palette, to like try to get me not buy it, and I held off for like years of not buying this, but when it was on sale I had to get it. I had to get it. I know that I'm the absolute worst, I know. And then I did get a couple single shadows from that Lime Crime sale. So I got the Lid-Lite. I haven't used these. This one is called Gold Road, and it looks like this. This one is so pretty. It's like a larger single shadow, but it's so shimmery. I should have used this today. I feel like that'd be so pretty with like kind of gold thing I've got going on. So I got that one, and then they also had this one called Lilypad, which is like such a unique green color. It's like definitely like a silvery green, but it's kind of got like a little bit of like pink in it. It's a really pretty color. So I got two of those. I can't wait to try these because I feel like they would be just like a really cool, interesting like single shadow to have. Then also from Lime Crime, I did get this lip color. This is their Venus liner. I think this one came with my order for free. It's kind of separated a little, but it is a baby blue eyeliner, which I haven't done in a long time. It kind of matches my nails though. It's kind of pretty. But this is one of their liquid liners, and I remember a long time ago when they came out with their original like milk liners or whatever they called it, I can't remember. They had so many pretty colors and I loved those. Unfortunately, they do dry up, and this one came free with my order, so I was like, hell yeah, I'll take it. And then I did get one of their lip colors as well. I haven't had any of their Velveteens in a long time. I still have, I think maybe two different colors maybe. This one, I had to get it because number one, the name of it is Lulu, and that is what my niece calls me. So I had to get it. It's kind of a little bit darker than I was expecting, but it is a pretty color. The only thing is like I wish it was just a hair lighter, but honestly I kind of got this just because like my niece calls me Lulu and it makes me think of her, so I got that lip color. And I do really like their liquid lipsticks a lot. And this isn't makeup, but I thought I'd throw this in here as well. This is the Lime Crime Hair Unicorn Tint, and this one's in the color Oyster. It's kind of like a lavendery purple, if you can tell. I definitely want to use this soon. The only thing is these are kind of expensive. I did buy this full price too, which kind of makes me sick. I feel like this was like 20 bucks, and I feel like I'd go through all of this in like one go, but this is kind of like the color of it, and I just love like all different kinds of like purple, silver, gray, platinum hair dyes. I love reviewing them and testing them, so I definitely think I want to try this one out soon. But yeah, this is the color Oyster. Okay, almost done. On to the last couple things. I'm losing my voice now. These came out last Halloween-ish time from Makeup Revolution, and I thought these were so cute. I had to get them. I'm not gonna lie, this was totally a packaging thing, not really so much the palette itself, but this one is the I Heart Revolution Love Spells palette. It's so beautiful. I love anything that's like witchy or potion-y or, you know, voodoo or Ouija. You know, I love that kind of stuff. Sorry, I'm kind of weird about it. I don't think I've ever used this palette though, but this is gorgeous. This was definitely 100% a packaging thing. The colors are pretty in here though, so I do like it because I feel like I would totally use these colors. The only thing I feel like with Makeup Revolution is their colors are all over the place, and the color stories typically don't make a lot of sense to me, but this is what this palette looks like. Yeah, I've never used it. They came out with some more this year that are kind of like in this vibe, and I'm like, nope, you can't buy them. You didn't use the ones you bought last year. You bought them just for the packaging, so I forbade myself to buy the new ones. And then the one that goes with it, this one is called the Curses and Hexes. That's kind of like the pretty one. This one's kind of like the dark vampire one, and kind of like completely reversed. I think I like the palette colors of this one more than I like the other one, but I do not like the packaging design of it as much. So this is what the front of that one looks like. It's got like the little potion bottles and all of that on here, but I do like the colors a lot. These are pretty. They're like dark and vampy and sultry and all those kinds of things I like. Very cool toned. So I'm definitely like more into like all the colors on this one, which is kind of funny, but I do think both of these are pretty. I just wish I could like pop these out and like arrange them in a way that like color visualize made sense to me. Okay, last couple things I got really quickly. I'm just gonna go through these, not really spend much time on them. These I bought from BoxyCharm during one of their last sales. I had gotten this originally in a box and I loved it, and I think I paid like maybe $4 a piece for these, but these are from Pure. It's called the 4-in-1 Correcting Primer. To me, it doesn't really feel like a primer at all. It kind of feels like a lightweight moisturizer. So I got two of them because they were so inexpensive and I did love them, so I bought those two. They had the Beauty Bakery blending eggs on sale. I got one in one of my Luxe boxes, so I'm set for beauty blenders for a while, but they had this on sale for maybe like, I don't know, maybe $6? I don't know, but I got those because it was 6 of them and I was like, that's such a good deal, and I love these sponges. And then I have a whole bunch of MAC lipsticks. Some of them I got from TJ Maxx, some of them from BoxyCharm. I can't remember which ones are which. Actually, I do have the tags on here. So the ones from BoxyCharm, this one is the Love Me lipstick in the color Joie de Vivre, and I think they put the wrong color online, so they actually like refunded me for this and still gave me the lipstick. So this is what the bullet looks like. It's very pretty. I think this is a dark one. Oh yeah, this one's dark. I don't know, but if I'm like really feeling like a vampy lip, that would be a good one to go for. So there is that one, and I remember like back in the day, MAC was like the biggest thing ever, and it's like if you had MAC you were everything, and now I feel like MAC is so like kind of fallen off like coolness wise, but I still love their products, and if I can find them on discount I'm definitely gonna get them. So I got another one of these lipsticks. This one is called Let Them Eat Cake. I have a Marie Antoinette obsession, so I had to get this one, even though it is a bit more of like a bright lavendery pink kind of color, but I'm all about those kinds of colors, even though they make my teeth look yellower than they already are, but I don't care. It's a trade-off. And let's see, these are got from TJ Maxx for $8 a piece. So this one is one of the Powder Kiss lipsticks, and it's in the color Reverence. So it's kind of got like that matte packaging, and this one looks like this. I like this color. This is like an everyday type of color for me. I would be using this all the time right now, but I am like really trying to work through some of my older lipsticks and using them up. So I wanna try to give those a chance first. And then the last one I got is another Love Me lipstick. This one was from TJ Maxx, and this one's called Vanity Bonfire. This one is a really pretty color too. So this is what the packaging of it looks like, and then the actual lip color. I think I've used this one a couple times. It's like a bright pink coral, but it's very pretty, and I love MAC lipsticks, and getting them discounted, I will take it all day. Okay, one more random lipstick. I think I got this from Ulta. This is an Essence color. It's the Semi Matte number 10 in the color Naughty. Again, just kind of like an everyday like lipstick for me. My Uno, I just like smashed, damn it, I just like smashed part of it on there. Shit. Damn it. Okay, well, anyway, this one was super inexpensive. I think I got that with the Ulta order. Then I think I got these at Dollar Tree. These are the Wet n Wild singles, the old ones in the color Brulee and Panther. I loved these shadows and the formulas of them. So when I found them for $1 a piece, I was like, yes, thank you. Even if like they'll be in my collection for the rest of my life. I would love to have them because they're great singles to have. Okay, and last thing I think, yeah, last thing. This was another TJ Maxx thing that I bought, or no, this one was from Marshall's. It was $7, and this one is from CoverFX. This is one of their custom cover drops, and this one is in the color Light 2. So it's just kind of like their little mixing drops. I like to either use these on their own, mix them into foundations that are a little more sheer to make them work, or to alter the colors of things that I already have. So you guys, I'm looking at the video, it's like 30 minutes. I don't know how I'm gonna cut this down, but that is pretty much, I mean, of course there's a few things here and there that I either already did videos on or I'm just completely blanking on, but for the most part, I think that is like, that's like 80% of all of the makeup I have bought in the last year that I have not used, and I feel terrible about it. But I am trying to work through some of my older makeup and trying to cut back on what I buy now, which I know this is like a lot of makeup to buy even for one person in a year, and it still kind of like blows my mind. But I am trying to use up some of the older stuff, and so it might be a little bit before I get to these, but overall that is everything that I bought. Hopefully I can kind of like move forward now and kind of use some of these things more now that I feel like I've shown it, and I don't know, I have a weird thing where I'm like, no, I can't use that until I make a video, and honestly, I could never make a review on all of these products. I just would never have the time, and no one would watch them. I'm not lying. Like, certain videos do well on my channel, and certain videos are, I really wasted time in filming them and editing them. So hopefully you guys found this one helpful, or at least enjoyable, and that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below, and until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.